we have our very good friend with us in the studio, and we're going to need a name for you.
Okay, yeah.
But we'll find that out.
Okay.
So, welcome to the studio. Please say hi to all the awesome ASMR chess viewers.
Hi everybody. I'm here today and I brought a very, very special, very beautiful endgame study for you to look at.
Yes.
This endgame study was created by Richard Reti. He was born way back in 1889 in Slovakia. He was one of the elite players in early 20th century, and he composed this study where it's white to move. And just so that you know what's up and what's down here, you have the white pieces and the pawn is moving this way. I have the black side, my pawn is moving this way, and it's white to move. And maybe you can agree that this doesn't look so good for white.
I would say that I would think that I'm losing.
Yes.
Because this pawn looks like it can just go here and threaten to become a queen, but the king can easily catch the pawn. So
exactly.
It looks like this pawn is just dead. And this guy looks like it's far away from my king, so I can't catch this. If I try to catch this, it will just run and become a queen. If I try to protect this, it can try to become a queen, or I can just go and with the king and eat it, and when it's been eaten, then I'm so far away from this.
Yes.
So, but you're saying that that's not the correct eval?
It's not, but almost everybody, when they see this position,
Yeah.
they're ready to resign with the white pieces.
Yes.
It's true, white can't win this, but if white plays this precisely, it's possible to hold a draw, to get half a point.
You can draw this.
You can draw this with the white pieces, but it requires very precise action.
Right.
So the key is to simultaneously get closer to this pawn and this pawn. That's the only way you can win.
Okay.
So maybe you can figure out a way to get closer to both pawns in just one move.
Well, I would have to move diagonally, I guess.
Yes.
Because this, if I go forward, I'm not getting closer to this. If I'm going sideways, I'm not getting closer to this. So the only thing I could see would be king to what is that? That's g7.
Yes. Exactly. So actually what you're thinking about now, maybe without saying it,
Yes.
is the square of the pawn. Because every passed pawn has a square, and we find this square by taking, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares down, then we say 1, 2, 3, 4. We can see that that's also the same as going diagonally towards the back rank, and then we have this square.
Right.
And you don't necessarily want to go near the pawn, but you want to get closer to the square of the pawn, then you can stop it.
Right, because if I'm inside the square of the pawn,
Yes.
I can capture it like so, for instance.
Precisely.
But
it's
it
important.
just seems that this guy is already in the square of this pawn.
It is. So black now has two options. Black can either push the pawn or try to get closer and attack this pawn. Let's first look at what happens if black just goes straight for this pawn.
Okay, so I'm still thinking this looks like I'm losing.
Yeah.
But you are saying that I can draw.
You can still draw this.
And if I advance this pawn, I'm thinking you're just capturing it. And then if I try to catch this one, I go here, you just run away.
Yeah.
And if I try to get this pawn, you are still able to run away from me. So, by process of elimination, and this is simply because you told me that there is a right move, I am guessing that if I go here, then according to some witchcraft or something that's going to go on, because that's the only move where I'm the least bit uncertain. The other ones looks like completely dead. So is that correct?
That is correct, and it's the only move where you're both getting closer to your own pawn, and you're also getting closer to this pawn square.
Yes.
The good news is you're actually very close now to this pawn.
One square away from the square.
Yeah, exactly. We have this square that goes here.
Yeah.
You just need one move, and then you're going to be in the square. That means that if I capture your pawn now,
I can come and capture
you can safely go there, and the pawn will be lost.
I could even go there.
Yes, you could even go there. So instead, I will have to push my pawn.
Okay. So that's what I was afraid of this whole time.
Of course.
Because, like, I can't, it doesn't look to me like I can catch the pawn. So I know that if I just try to eat the pawn, then you are just running away.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing if I advance this. You're just capturing it.
Yes.
It's no problem. And then I'm still far away. But I guess that if I go here, it looks like I'm going away from this, but I am still now just one move away from being in the square. And now I'm pretty close to this one. So maybe I can come here or something and try to threaten to push that.
It's funny because you said when you go from here to here, it looks like you're getting further away, but actually you're getting closer.
Yes.
Because we're talking about the square of the pawn, which goes here, 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 here.
Yeah.
So by moving your king from here to here, you are getting closer to the square.
It's just a big square, it's not a small square.
Yeah.
Like the square of the pawn is not this. It's a huge square.
It's the way down to the back rank, and then we make the square from there. This means that if I capture your pawn,
I can get a draw because I get in the square.
You get
and
in the square.
I can stop this.
Precisely.
And it's a draw because king versus king, you can't win.
Insufficient material is what they call it. So I now have to push my pawn again. And now you're too late to stop my pawn. But the good thing
I feel I've been too late the whole time.
Yes, but you haven't. It just feels that way. Because you've actually gotten a lot closer to the white pawn as well.
Yes, I've gotten closer to this. So what I guess I can argue that I gained was that I forced you to push this pawn all the time. When you started to go after this, when I started this thing, you had to get out of the square that I like.
Exactly.
And so I forced you to do that, so you couldn't capture this. And now I can probably play a good king move. And if I was just playing Blitz online without thinking, I would play king d6. But since this is a study, maybe that's not right. But if I do this, is that correct?
It is correct.
Yes.
I want to say that the hard part of the study is over now.
Okay.
From now on, it's pretty logical. Because I can no longer capture your pawn.
Yeah.
So I have to just run.
This.
And I am actually going to promote first.
Yes. I'm thinking I just push.
Yes. And now, if I go down and I make a queen, so do you right here.
Yes.
And it's going to be queen versus queen. It's going to be a draw unless one of us really makes a big mistake.
Let me just get some queens. So you're saying if you make a queen here, I can make a queen here.
Yes.
And since there are no way to like give a check and then pick up the queen, because I'm going to move away from the queen probably.
You have to be a little bit careful still, because it's black to move. So I might give this check
So what if you advance this king?
That is also an option. Now white's not ready to queen, but
I do this.
exactly. And this is actually a better version for white.
Me?
Yes, because now I will promote first. Thank you.
Queen.
But now you promote with check. So it's still just equal. It's going to be a draw, but this is a little bit easier for white because white is the one who's giving a check.
Okay,
So
this
you
is...
can keep on checking and it's going to be a draw.
I'm very happy that you're showing me this, because this is such a simple concept, but it's like so few pieces, but it shows like how deep chess is and beautiful it is. And I have some questions if it's okay.
Yes, of course.
So if we reset, I have, is it like something like here, here?
Here.
The king is there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all the way over
It's
there.
all the way in the corner, yeah.
And
We can try to maybe look at it where black doesn't make the king move.
that's what I was
Yes.
thinking. So I know that this one is my attempt, but you played king to a b6.
Yeah.
But what if you just push?
The good thing is,
Yeah.
it's the same procedure.
All right.
Yes.
You're going
It's
to
all
do the
this
procedure.
study is all about multitasking.
Yeah.
You can't just go for one pawn, you have to go for both of them.
I go for both of them, and like it's magical because it like there is a geometry, right?
Yeah, there really is.
It's and the geometry between the distance from here to here and the distance from here to here, and the position of the kings. But I guess that then I do this.
Exactly, and we can once again say what happens if I just push the pawn, right? Because if I play this move, we're going to transpose.
It's going to be the same.
So let's say that I just push.
And I will assume it's the same. I go here, and it looks like even knowing it, did I? This is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
If now, because I haven't made a king move because I've committed myself to moving the pawn.
I have to push.
Now you can't push just yet because what happens if you push now?
Like you stop me.
I'm going to stop it.
So I have to now change plans.
Yeah.
And I guess that going after this is now completely out of the question.
Yeah.
So it's it's not here.
Now you should focus all your energy on getting this pawn to promote.
Yes.
And getting this pawn to promote includes, of course, pushing it at some point, but only push it once you're able to defend it if it gets attacked. It also includes trying to stop my king from maybe blocking it.
Yes. So I want my king here.
Yeah.
And I can go here or here. Is there a difference?
I do believe that both moves are going to work.
I'm trying this.
Actually, no.
No.
I think there's a reason. Oh, yeah, you just played the right move. But I think the reason this move will not work. We can maybe. Should we look at this first?
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Then. Let's say that oh, maybe it will work. Because I had some idea that I was going to. Once I promote to a queen, I could give you a check. But of course, you are going to promote with a check as well. So I think this move and this move are going to be the same. The important part is you gotta be able to go here.
Yes, but I'm getting saved in this variation by the fact that it's a check.
Yes.
So you have to move because otherwise queen here, check, and it's the skewer that we looked at earlier.
We can look at this. So if I push here
and I go here,
then I promote to queen.
And I promote to a queen as well.
And it's with check.
And it's with check, so critically you have to move. If you didn't have to move, you could play here.
Yeah.
I move the king and I lose the queen.
Exactly. That's why first I thought maybe not go here with the king.
Yes.
But it's safe because you promote with a check.
Okay. So, but like we could spare ourselves. Yeah. We could spare ourselves the trouble when we are here of even considering it and just going here.
We could do that. That's what I would probably advise to do. So now if I go down here, you can push your pawn. So let's say now that I go for the pawn.
I will protect.
Yes.
And also protect here.
Yeah. And now we get a very similar situation as before.
Push.
I go down.
And I push.
And I
make a queen.
make a queen.
And I make, like, I could make a knight with a check, but that's not good, right?
Oh, that's not good enough.
Okay, so I make the queen.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a draw.
It's going to be a draw.
So that is an absolutely beautiful concept in chess.
It's very nice because your first impression when you see the position is you're just ready to resign.
Yes.
But there is a way to hold it. And it's this concept of multitasking, going near both pawns and using the geometry and knowledge of the square of the passed pawn.
Yes.
To hold it.
It's absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you very much for showing it to me. Do you have any more great little things?
I have lots of study and in-game studies.
Can you show me one more?
I can show you one more.
Fantastic.
So you have the white pieces. You have to hold this.
Yes.
Right now I have several threats. The worst threat I have is that I want to go here, make a queen with check. That would be game over.
That would be.
I'm also threatening to take your bishop.
Yes.
So the first move is maybe not. Yeah, exactly.
Because here I'm thinking, okay, I make the check.
Yeah.
And
so you save the bishop and you stop me from promoting to a queen. The first move we should look at is actually what happens if I protect this check with another check by going here.
Yes. So the first thing I want to see is I can't play bishop takes check, I think, because you take and I can checkmate myself. That's not going to work.
Exactly.
So I am going to have to move the king.
Yes. But where to? That's very important.
And I will say
it's 50-50.
Yes, I will say I have this square and this square.
Yes.
Intuitively I would go here.
Yeah.
Because then you're not queening with check.
Yes. And what happens when I queen?
I capture here.
Yes.
With check you move. Because it's protected by the. So I think I have to go here. Right?
Yes. Now, if I go down here and I make a queen, you're going to easily hold the draw.
Check.
By taking. And once I move my king,
I capture
my queen is up for grabs.
Absolutely.
Yes. So let's go back and say that once you give me this, yeah, of course. Sorry. Once you give me this check, let's say that I see this and I don't put my knight in between, but I instead play here. Now there's a very difficult move to find for white.
But I know.
You know?
I know what it is, I think.
Then you can show me.
Because there is a different puzzle. So I think maybe I go here.
Yes, that's true.
Because then I have to figure out if you take, let me see, because I think I know this one.
Yes.
I take here. And then if I go to the wrong, if I go here, you are going to go here. And then I can't go here.
Yes.
And then I have to go out. The king goes out. Let me show you. So if I go here,
yeah,
you go here, and now the king takes away this square and this square, and the knight takes away this square, and I'm in Zugzwang, so I have to move. So I have to go away to one of these squares, and when I do, the king escapes. And the trick, the reason I know this is because it's a funny trick that when I am here, so I of course want to go to stop the king from coming out, because if the king can't come out, you can't promote the pawn. And I don't have to calculate, actually. I can just look at,
yes,
the knight is on a dark square.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah, the knight is on a dark square. I'm so proud I know this.
Yes, I'm very proud of you too.
So I go to the dark square.
We always go to the same
Color
square that the knight is currently standing on. Some people get this wrong because they say, oh no,
I don't want the check.
Now the knight can check us.
Yes.
Now there's a check here.
Yes.
And there's a check here.
Yes.
It doesn't matter because the knight is not able to lose a tempo.
Yeah, it will always go
Yes.
to a light square, to a dark square.
And we will now do the same. So let's say that I go check.
Yes. So I will still stop your king in coming out.
Yes.
So I will go here.
Yes. And the funny thing is, if you were playing online,
Yes.
you would be able to pre-move.
Yes.
Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Forever.
Black cannot stop it. No matter what black does, you can just play back and forth with your king.
Yeah, because I will always go to the other color square.
Exactly.
And the knight will also
Yeah.
goes here. That's a check.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not going towards the knight. I'm just going here.
Yeah. Even if I don't check, even if I say, okay, I can see that it's not working with the checks, I go over here.
Yes. And I will always go to the same color square.
Yes.
So I will just go here.
And I can do whatever I want over here, but I'm not getting any closer. And whenever I choose to get back, I will never be able to stop you from going to the other square. Maybe the best I can do would be to try to tempt you into playing a bad move. Maybe playing something like this.
Yes.
And saying, oh no,
I can catch you. Yeah.
My knight is hanging.
Yeah. Oh no, the knight. But if I capture that, the king escapes.
Yeah.
The king escapes. And you make the queen.
So you're never to trap the knight. You just keep on doing what you do best.
Just go there.
Go back and forth. And
no, I go here. Of course.
Oh yeah, sorry, it was standing there. Exactly. Yeah. And okay, I check. You go here. I go here. And this time, can you take the knight?
Yes, because it's stalemate.
Exactly. So now you can take the knight. And
oh, that's the last trick. Of course, because maybe I'm thinking I shouldn't take.
So, yeah.
I shouldn't take the knight. But I have to take the knight.
It's
It's stalemate.
And it's stalemate.
Because you have no legal moves.
Yeah. So I think that's a very nice study, but the hard move to find is really to put the bishop in the corner where it can just be grabbed.
Yes.
But the
and
thing
also,
is,
I want to say there is no way, absolutely no way, I would have ever found that move if I didn't know the last. I have made a video 100 years ago about the last part of the puzzle. I put the knight and the king. So that's the only way.
I was so sure that I was going to blow your mind with this cool endgame study, and then you just know it by heart.
Yeah, I know, because like also, actually, I'm a secret super grandmaster.
Yes.
If you remember, we played Guess the Eval before.
You guessed exactly right.
0.8
on the spot.
On the spot.
Yeah. I of course overestimated the position. I always do.
And the only reason I always lose to you when we play is just sort of it's because it's training for me. Okay. It's a deep psychological. It's not because I'm not a super grandmaster. I am really a super grandmaster.
Yeah.
I just don't show it when I play chess. Only when I talk about chess.
Yeah, that's the most important part.
Yeah.
Great, but I have one up my sleeve that I will show to you next time.
Okay.
And I can almost guarantee that you're not going to know that already.
I will go online when you leave and
search for
hardest chess puzzles.
But the good thing is I found this one in a notebook.
Ah,
I did not find it online.
Okay, I will look very much forward to that.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you so much. And we have to come up with a name for you as an ASMR artist. And we can think about that until next time.
Okay.
Maybe I can ask my patrons.
Yes.
They have a good idea.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Something with queen could
Yes. Yeah. The boss queen. The big boss queen.
Big boss queen.
I don't know.
Something.
Queen bee.
Queen bee.
Yeah.
Maybe. Queen bee. Okay.
But yeah.
Great.
Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.
See you. Bye.
Bye. Then what I do, like, I will end the videos like I always go. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.
And then I do this as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
With the nails because you have to. Yeah.
Okay.
That's so cool. Let's do it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a great, relaxing time. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.